केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ रे, दिल झूमे देखो मतवारा हुआ रे, केसरिया से मन जोगी हुआ।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The countdown to the monsoon session has begun, and for the Congress party, it could be a make or break session. What transpires in the next few days could determine whether Team Rahul Gandhi retains the position as the epicenter of opposition's politics or slips further and loses the mantle. Today, the party held a strategy huddle in an attempt to project a party ready for confrontation. It promises to become the voice of people's anger on paper leaks, inflation, unemployment, chanda chori and many other issues. And on the biggest issue that will dominate the parliament's agenda, the delimitation bill. The party is sticking to its guns. There will be no change in their stance, says the Congress party.
कांग्रेस पार्टी हमेशा हमारी ये रही है, हम परिसीमन विधेयक का पूरा विरोध करेंगे, करते रहेंगे और सभी विपक्ष पार्टी की एकता और एकजुटता बरकरार रखने में हम पूरा प्रयास करेंगे, करते रहेंगे। ये चालाकी से 2/3 बहुमत पाने में ढूंढने में लगे हुए हैं। ये चालाकी से और पार्टियों को तोड़ के 2/3 बहुमत पाना, ये संविधान का अपमान है। ये एक कलंकित 2/3 बहुमत होगा।
Congress has drawn a red line on delimitation, but more and more parties in the opposition now appear to be unwilling to stick to it. Yesterday, it was Supriya Sule opening the door to conditional support. Today, it was Uddhav Thakere's party's turn to say that it was open to a rethink on the matter.
जो भी बिल आएगा हमें विस्तार से इंडिया अलायंस में चर्चा करेंगे। डीएमके हो, हम हो, सपा हो, 50% के बारे में हम सोचेंगे, ऐसा हमने कहा था।
50% अगर सीटें बढ़ती है सिर्फ, और एक ऐसा एक भूमिका अगर सरकार लेकर अमेंडमेंट लेकर सामने आती है और सभी से चर्चा करती है, तो उस बात पर चर्चा हो सकती है।
It's not just the delimitation battle where the Congress is facing a challenge. Even on the students' movement, the party no longer has the political space entirely to itself. While Rahul Gandhi has sought to lead the campaign over paper leaks and unemployment, another face has emerged as a rallying point for the opposition. Sonam Wangchuk. His fast is drawing support from leaders across multiple opposition parties, taking the traction and spotlight away from Rahul Gandhi's Chhatro Ki Goonj campaign, which took a break after several hiccups, is finally going back to resume tomorrow from Uttarakhand. But has the moment already been upstaged by another movement?
इस सिस्टम को बदलना होगा, इस सिस्टम को ठीक करना होगा।
आपकी क्या सोच है कि ये पूरा सिस्टम कोलैप्स हुआ है, घोटाला है, स्कैम है?
ये मूवमेंट है, इसकी शुरुआत है, आप मूवमेंट को ज्वाइन कीजिए।
Rahul Gandhi's video versus people lining up, queuing up to Sonam Wangchuk for the Congress party. Tomorrow's event is far more than a student interaction. It is an attempt to reclaim political ownership of an issue that has become one of the opposition's biggest rallying points. The size of the turnout in Dehradun will only become clear tomorrow, but one signal is already hard to ignore. Rahul Gandhi's allies have so far shown little visible enthusiasm for Chhatron ki Goonj, as opposition leaders have actually made a beeline for Jantar Mantar. Congress is increasingly finding itself trying to play catch up.
वांगचुक की बात सुन लो, नहीं तो आपसे 3 साल बाद आपका भी वही हश्र होगा जो 2014 में। धर्मेंद्र प्रधान को तो इस्तीफा देना चाहिए, लेकिन को देश का एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर बनाना चाहिए।
सवाल आता है और हमें सरकार से ये बात कहना चाहिए कि कम से कम उतनी संवेदनशीलता दिखाएं और संवाद शुरू करें। यहाँ पर आओ, थोड़ी करुणा दिखाएं, क्योंकि सनातन धर्म की बात करें, बिना दया और करुणा के कौन सा सनातन धर्म जीत रहता है।
The pressure on the Congress party became evident today when the party finally put out an official statement on Sonam Wangchuk's fast. After days of silence from central leadership, Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal acknowledged that Wangchuk has been on hunger strike for 19 days, but insisted that the Congress has been raising the issue for over 1.5 months, clearly trying to upstage Sonam Wangchuk. He appealed to Wangchuk to end his fast, assuring him that Congress will continue the campaign. As Wangchuk emerged as a rallying point for several opposition leaders, the Congress appears keen to reassert its own claim over the students' movement.
We are the party that we have been demanding his resignation. We've been demanding accountability from the government for the successive failures of examinations, for the way the CBSE examination has been compromised, for the way the education system has been managed. So we have been demanding the resignation of Mr. Dharmendra Pradhan for as long as I can remember.
The political boundaries within the India bloc are shifting, and Congress is finding it increasingly difficult to keep the opposition speaking in one voice. As the BJP pushes ahead with its Mission 360, the 2/3 majority target, is it advantage NDA on delimitation bill? That is the legitimate question on the News Hour tonight.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, Charu Pragya, national spokesperson of the BJP, Karan Verma, author. Also joining the debate, Abbas Haider, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, Somnath Bharti, former minister, senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, leader of the Congress, to whom goes my first question. Sanjay Jha, senior Congress leader, joining us in just a bit. But Ashwini Kumar Mishra, are you finding yourself short of a few alliance partners? It looks like even Sanjay Raut seems to have rethink. He's saying our 50% increase kar rahe hain, and that is something that will be assured. We are willing to talk. Supriya Sule already has made an announcement that Samajwadi Party, DMK and the NCP, Sharad Pawar group will sit together. She didn't mention the Congress party there in that statement. I just want to know, Ashwini Kumar Mishra, are you missing the woods for the trees, whether it is delimitation or even the students' movement? You are nowhere in the center because you took a 3-week break. Sonam Wangchuk has stolen your thunder. Even there, रेस में आप पीछे रह गए हैं. क्या हो रहा है? कांग्रेस है कहां?
Navika ji, good evening to you, fellow panelists and your viewers. It is not about under what banner the protest is. It is not about who is leading the protest or who is leading for the cause. मेरे सीने में ना सही तो तेरे सीने में सही हो, कहीं भी आग लेकिन आग जलनी चाहिए. What is more important is that more people are raising the questions which are of national interest. Having said that, if we talk about delimitation, जिसकी नीत ही टेंटेड हो, you cannot trust, जिसकी नीत ही टेंटेड हो, You cannot trust their niti. The intention of BJP is dishonest, and we cannot trust their policy, because if we talk about a 50% quota or 50% increase, that is against the constitution. So BJP also has to explain, if they introduce this 50% increment in the seat share, how they are going to handle the future delimitation bill, how they are going to change the constitution. There will be a lot of questions. If you are doing a delimitation where everyone is getting benefited, I don't think anyone will have a problem. This is a narrative that BJP is building, that Congress party is against women reservation or delimitation or census. We are not. We are against the ill intention of this government, which is trying to take a route and change the constitution way which is not supposed to happen.
intention
Now,
दिखे
come
तो
back to
सही
Sonam
किसको?
Wangchuk
How will you
or-
show your intentions when you're sitting several thousand miles away? The problem is happening in India and you are missing in action. Not one person made a statement about Sonam Wangchuk,
Navika ji.
about students, about Ram Mandir. Nobody. There is absolutely no campaign that you've been able to, take
I think
forward,
Navika ji-
and other parties have taken your position. Let me ask Somnath Bharti. Somnath Bharti, today, Wangchuk and his hunger strike, has the Congress party even given support to it in 19 days? Suddenly today they make a statement because आपके लीडर जा रहे हैं, डिंपल यादव जी जा रही हैं. ये इंडिया अलायंस में आप नहीं है, या समाजवादी पार्टी नहीं है, या कांग्रेस ही चली गई बाहर?
Navika ji, are you able to hear me?
Absolutely
audible?
loud and clear.
All right. Basically, see, we have been saying from day one that Congress seems to have somehow some sort of understanding with BJP, and they're not attacking them on the core issues. When it is about supporting Sonam Wangchuk, I don't find any statement from Rahul Gandhi ji or any visit by any senior Congress leader at all. And that is what worrying us. 19th day it has been of Mr. Sonam Wangchuk. Somebody from Leh Ladakh has come to, Jantar Mantar to support the cause of the youth. 22 children have committed suicide. पहले उन्होंने बहनों की मांग सुनी की पहलगाम में, बहनों की उन्होंने गोद सुनी की नीट एग्जाम के जरिए. तो what I'm finding out that Congress does not seem to attack BJP on the core issues and seems to somehow oppose that any attempt which is made to corner BJP. If you recall, there are a number of instances where you can easily find out that Congress somehow seems to be hand in gloves with BJP, whether it was Delhi election or it was first West Bengal election, or it was, your Operation Sindoor. Such questions is to get asked by Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and he would say something or the other, which in this way or that way would be helpful to BJP. And this also has been noticed by one and all at the Jantar Mantar. I was just there today. So we don't see that seriousness in Congress to tackle this very serious issue.
Well, Sanjay Jha. Sanjay Jha joins the debate, and Sanjay Jha, is the Congress party losing ground to other opposition parties? I see Dimple Yadav and Arvind Kejriwal on one side next to Sonam Wangchuk, whose fast has entered the 19th day, but I don't see the Congress party there at all. You are doing your Charot ki Goonj after many hiccups, after cancellations in Prayagraj, in Patna, 3 weeks of silence. Suddenly you want the students to believe that you still support their cause when 3 weeks you were silent. One video comes out. Is that how Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party are going to convince the people that they are standing with students? Or would people actually believe Sonam Wangchuk, where he's sitting on hunger strike? What is the strategy of the Congress party?
Navika, a couple of points, because I think this is a very serious debate. Point number one, can you imagine how shameful it is that the Delhi High Court has to tell the central government of Mr. Modi that you must take care of Sonam Wangchuk's life. Because this government is so cold, callous, cunning, indifferent, and absolutely, in my opinion, brazenly shameless. They don't care. They don't care. The
Pardon me, Sanjay Jha. Not one statement from the Congress supporting Wangchuk either. Today is the first time K.C. Venugopal has spoken about it. Before this, even the Congress has not said anything. Are you looking that they will, steal your thunder? That's why the Congress party is quiet. So don't take the moral high ground on Sonam Wangchuk, please.
Well, Navika, let me tell you, K.C. Venugopal has put out a tweet today at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Where is India's Prime Minister, Mr. Modi? I mean, this is Sonam Wangchuk, one of the most distinguished climate activists of this country, who's lost 9 kilos after 18 days of fast. And India's Prime Minister believes he's so superior to us all that he does not forget making a comment. He should by now.
K.C. Venugopal comes in. Rahul Gandhi has still not made a statement on Sonam Wangchuk. K.C. Venugopal at 4 p.m. on the 19th day makes, and you're taking the moral high ground. Charu Pragya, how's Navika. That for hypocrisy?
Navika, let me finish my point.
No, your point is finished. Your argument, in the morning you tweeted, and that argument made sense to me, where you said that the Congress is making a mistake. But by evening, even you've changed your mind.
I haven't. This is where you are wrong. If you can let me finish.
Okay.
I keep repeating the core point that the Congress party needs to stand up, not just by a tweet, by actually vigorously supporting Sonam Wangchuk, because the purpose of both the Congress and the Cockroach Janata Party is the same. There is corrupt, incompetent government of Mr. Modi. The education minister has been a monument to disaster. Both the sides want him to resign, and therefore it's not a question of who gets credit.
But we will fight separately. We will do a rally in Uttarakhand, Chhatron Ki Goonj, after many cancellations. But we will not say a word to Sonam Wangchuk. We will not go where he is, where the rest of the opposition is. How's that for a united opposition, Charu Pragya?
Navika ji, good evening. And such a wonderful point to raise, because the thing is, one, there is no unitedness in this opposition. Congress wants to be the voice of the people. But what people? Have they ever raised a voice which even echoes the sentiments of its own allies? And who are the allies today? DMK is no longer with them. TMC is no longer with them. Already Samajwadi Party and Supriya Suleji's party and all these Aam Aadmi Party, they have decided to take a separate stand entirely from wherever the Congress is. See, the reason why they cannot join Sonam Wangchuk's protest is this only. On one side is Aam Aadmi Party. They keep accusing each other of all kinds of crimes. They are not friends. It's not a united opposition. On the other side is Samajwadi Party. I have never seen them come together in recent times for anything except sometimes dialogue bazi, and that also by the time they get home they have turned it around. This is simply another episode of Congress's drama. Welcome to the monsoon session, because you know, Navika ji, the script remains the same. Every single session of parliament, the script remains the same. They start with the press conference. After that, they announce 10 various issues that nobody else wants to align with. Whatever Congress says, it's entirely their own saying, and the Pope spokespersons are left trying to defend it on television. Nothing beyond that. Then they cry. They say this is the end of democracy. They stage a walkout. They disrupt parliament. They hold another press conference, declare themselves a winner, and only they declare themselves a winner. The rest of the country doesn't line up. So this is exactly the same, Navika ji. What has happened today is Congress thinks it has got some credibility left with the people of India. It doesn't. Till now, at least, Wayanad used to look at them as influencers, if not leaders. Now they're not even influencers, because here is Wayanad.
Even the government can step in after the High Court has said that Sonam Wangchuk's hunger strike has entered the 19th day. Even the government can show some sensitivity. Where is your sensitivity?
Shameless, Navika, they're shameless.
Sincerity, I'm asking you this. Yes, I'm asking you a question in all sincerity. Do you think countries are run by people who think they can hold their governments to ransom like this? They cannot just come up with a vague demand and say, you listen to me, otherwise I'm going to end my life. No, I'm sorry, and I'm very seriously saying
Charu
this.
Pragya,
This is not
Charu
the way you
Pragya,
talk
while
to
I
your government.
believe parties like the Aam Aadmi Party cannot dictate who will be in the cabinet, which person should become the education minister. That is the prerogative of the prime minister. They have to win elections to be able to do that. However, you can't deny the fact that students and their lives were put on the line when the NEET papers have leaked in recent past several times. I mean, that question stands there, and a little bit of sensitivity on somebody who's on a 90-day strike, even if it's not sensitivity pick, even if you have to crack down and take him to a hospital, kuch to bolo, acknowledge to karo.
Which will be done. See, in all humility, I want to say this. The issue of the students is very real and we support it. I also support it, though I'm a part of Bharatiya Janata Party. I still say my party, my government is going to take a stand which takes corrective measures where the lives of students is concerned, and the government has been doing that. But at the same time, I still maintain that holding a protest, trying to get people together and holding your government to ransom cannot be the way forward for India's progress, and the opposition has done it sufficient times. You remember the CAA protest. Very recently, the court has given its verdict. Tahir Hussain was found to be the conspirator behind it, and beyond that, he was found to be the murderer of an IB officer. One step forward, we saw the havoc that was wreaked on our country because of the farmers' protest. Again, politically motivated to the end. Today also, the concern of the students, the government is very sensitive.
All right. Abbas Haider, I want to ask you. The Congress party is talking about delimitation bill and how they will oppose it. I see the numbers completely going the BJP way, the NDA way, because there is a large chunk of the TMC that has gone out. DMK is on a rethink along with Supriya Sule and the Samajwadi Party. Dipal Yadav is more with Kejriwal and Wangchuk than Congress party is. The Samajwadi Party is doing its own Rath Yatra, PDA Rath Yatra on its own. 403 seats. Congress kahin nahi hai wahan par. And Shiv Sena is doing its own Ram Raksha Yatra on its own in Maharashtra. Congress nowhere to be seen. So are we seeing a situation where delimitation will go through simply because the numbers will not stack up? And Sonam Wangchuk cause, well, there is competitiveness within the opposition. Rahul Gandhi versus Wangchuk. Where do you stand?
Well, Navika ji, Samajwadi Party believes that representation in parliament must strengthen the federal structure of the country and not weaken it. And you have talked about the PDA Rath Yatra, which is going to happen in September. From time to time, Samajwadi Party do carry such campaign. Every political party do carry such campaign to connect with more and more people, to listen to their grievances and strengthen our structure. That is going to happen, Navika ji. As far as the delimitation bill is concerned, Navika ji, the Bharatiya Janata Party from time to time has tried to confuse the nation with the women's reservation bill. The Samajwadi Party and the opposition has supported the women's reservation bill, which was passed in 2023. We have all discussed it, debated it in length. And Navika ji, in fact, the Samajwadi Party point of view was very clear that women's reservation bill should be enforced, it should be enacted. And if Bharatiya Janata Party is going to enforce women's reservation in Uttar Pradesh assembly election, which is going to happen in 2027, this is our Mansoor offer that we are going to support them, because we stand for the rights of women, we stand for the women and of this country, and whenever democratic right and are threatened or constitution
महिलाओं के साथ, when women's bill has been brought into parliament on earlier occasions, it is your party members who have torn it off and flown the shreds of that bill. So please, double speak mat kijiye.
I'll tell you, Navika ji, बिल्कुल नहीं कर रहे हैं. I'm talking about the policy of Samajwadi Party. I'm the spokesperson of the party. I'm telling you what Samajwadi Party feels.
Okay. Policy is different from action on the ground, Karan Verma. We should all understand policy of the Samajwadi Party is separate from what happens in terms of action in Parliament. We should also see Dimple Yadav, Kejriwal, together on a stage, Congress Party absent. What are they trying to prove? To whom are they trying to prove? And are they ever going to be able to raise issues in the manner that they are organizing themselves?
Navika ji, 30 seconds.
So, Navika ji, let me jog the memory of my good friend Abbas. 19th April. Arey, please, baat karne dijiye, Abbas ji. You were talking while I did not interrupt. Navika ji, this can't go on like this, please.
Make your point.
19th April 2010, Mulayam Singh Yadav.
I just want to respond.
You made your point,
Navika ji,
Abbas.
how does
Then
this
I'll
go
come
on?
back to you. Allow him. He started to speak 3 times and you've interrupted
To
him.
respond to the Samajwadi spokesperson after Karan.
Yes,
No, can I
Karan
speak,
make
Navika ji? This is not fair. I patiently
A
wait.
very simple point of view.
Please.
If you talk about women's reservation, we support you. If you talk about delimitation, if you talk about weakening the federal structure, we do not support you. So don't try to confuse the people of the
This is
country.
not fair, Navika ji. But I patiently wait for my turn.
You don't want to.
1 minute. Order on the panel. Abbas Haider, hold on. Karan Verma.
Man, it's unbelievable. Thank you. 19th April 2010, the Women Reservation Bill is introduced. Mulayam Singh Yadav gets up and on the floor of the house he says, अगर यहाँ महिलाएं आ जाएंगी ये लड़का लोग सीढ़ी बजाने लग जाएंगे. ये है इनकी respect for women. 1 year later, he attends a rally and he says, अगर ये Women Reservation Bill आ गया तो ये जो अमीर महिलाएं हैं ये पहुंच जाएंगी, तुम लोग इतने सुंदर नहीं हो. He says it to the poor woman in a village. This is Mulayam Singh Yadav. This is a Samajwadi Party. So, Mr. Abbas, please look within. Please look at so many skeletons in your closet.
Sir,
That's
that is
number
what
one.
I am saying.
Secondly, to my
We
good
want
friend
reservation
Sanjay
within
Jha,
reservation.
acting
We want that the
holier than
deprived
thou.
section,
Navika,
women
can I
from the
speak?
deprived
Can I
section of
speak?
society
Please.
should also get
My
justice.
God.
They
Abbas
should also
Haider,
get
I
equal
don't know what's
reservation.
wrong with you. Today you are interrupting everybody so much that you are spoiling the decorum of the debate. I'm lowering your fader just because you cannot follow the discipline. Karan Verma, complete your point. Abbas Haider, hold on. I will give you your chance, but wait for your turn.
Yes, thank you, Navika ji. My good friend Sanjay Jha, he said this twice or thrice that the BJP government is shameless. They are not even interacting with Sonam Wangchuk. I want to jog my good friend's memory to June 2011 because one of the chief spokespersons was our good friend Sanjay Jha at that time of the Congress Party. June 2011, Baba Ramdev, who was holding a protest in Delhi, was attacked midnight with batons, with tear gas, women and children harmed at that. They pulled up by the courts and at that time the Congress Party defended it and my good friend Sanjay Jha defended that move. So this was actually what was shameless back then, Sanjay. At least this government is not resorting to that sort of thuggery. I'm glad they are not. Secondly, thirdly, who are the people, Navika ji, who they should speak with? Sonam Wangchuk is there. Now, who is Sonam Wangchuk? The man who said that Agniveer is such a disgusting scheme that the Gorkhas are planning to join the Chinese instead of the Indian army. His words, not mine. Here you have people like Arundhati Roy who say Naxalites are just Gandhians with guns. Nivedita Menon, who says Kashmir is not an integral part of India. Umar Khalid's father, who was one of the founding members of the terrorist organization Simi. Who should the government interact with? These are the kind of people roaming around in Jantar Mantar right now. What is the credibility of this movement? The cause was justified. Yes, there have been paper leaks. Accountability should be fixed. Dharmendra Pradhan perhaps should take a call on his future. But these people, these are Lumban Maoists, Naxalites. And what are the slogans we're having there? Hum dekhenge. बस नाम रहेगा अल्लाह का. ये कौन से slogans है भाई? This is what needs to be answered here.
Navika, can I respond?
Okay, Sanjay Jha.
Yeah. Navika, let me just quote to you how absolutely repugnant Narendra Modi's government has become where democracy is concerned. And I quote to you the Bombay High Court, where the justice said, this government is beginning to treat the citizens of India as slaves This is the language of the High Court on the way anyone who protests against this government is treated.
Sanjay
himself
Jha, I
calls
can take
people
out many
out
such
of
statements
nexus.
made by the courts during the UPA regime. And I can quote so many times when the India against corruption rally was happening, same place, Jantar Mantar. How much sensitivity did the Congress show at that time, Somnath Bharti ji? जरा इन्हें याद कराएं. आप दोस्ती होती है किसी दिन झगड़ा होता है, लेकिन इंडिया अगेंस्ट करप्शन, who were you protesting against?
I mean, we engaged with everybody. That was the mistake we made, probably.
I permit to respond.
There was no corruption. You created a narrative, made a fool of people.
It was a RSS-sponsored
Can I
agitation.
respond?
Well, your ex-friends, maybe future friends are speaking, interrupting you, but Somnath Bharti ji, your turn.
See, the problem today is that we are not understanding that what is on the plate. 22 children have committed suicide. Nobody is there to be held accountable. I mean, do you recall, Navika, you're such a senior person in the journalism. Professor G.D. Agrawal fasted for 111 days for a promise which Mr. Modi had done to him before becoming Prime Minister. On that very pretext, he was supported by Mr. Agrawal. But he did not do a word, he did not honor his word. And Mr. Agrawal finally died. So was BJP looking for that kind of thing to be done with Mr. Sonam Wangchuk? We will not make that happen. We will not permit
Anna
that.
Hazare went for a long hunger strike, Somnath Bharti ji. What did you do with Anna Hazare, if that question were to be asked of you?
No, then are you justifying 22 children's suicide?
I'm asking
Are you saying
your...
it's all right?
I'm asking about your moral compass. I have already asked Charu Pragya about their moral compass. I'm asking you about yours.
Navika ji, see, Sonam Wangchuk was arrested by BJP overnight and was kept in jail for so long, and then suddenly one day he was released. I mean, BJP was so damn scared.
That's not the answer to the question of Anna Hazare that I asked. But Charu Pragya, please respond.
Can I?
Sonam Wangchuk, he will take 1,000 lives.
See, I think Mr. Bharti is not even on the topic of the debate today. Mr. Bharti, may I please speak? Respectfully, thank you very much. He's not even on the topic of the debate today. See, they are trying to give birth to their political movement all over again, and we've been talking about this. It is deja vu.
Somebody whose government is
what
not
has
on the topic of
happened with Aam Aadmi Party is complete decimation.
Please, the Lord Ram's
Mr. Bharti,
house.
Mr. Bharti, I could have interrupted you. I could have spoken over you the entire time. I was polite enough not to, and I hope you can do the same thing. I hope you can do the same thing. See, anybody who wants to protest against the government is well within their rights. But at the same time, there has to be a line that the government is drawing, right? Navika ji, and I'm going to say this again. The protest is going on because they think they can hold the government to ransom. And I'm asking Aam Aadmi Party that you actually distance yourself from everything that matters to the people of this country. You do a complete 360-degree turn on every single promise your Neta has made to the people of this country. So I don't think you should be speaking now. I want to come back to the topic of delimitation, and I want to discuss women's reservations, especially because the Samajwadi Party spokesperson twisted it around. Navika ji, the situation today is this. Every single... Yes, you can, and I will tell you that we have fulfilled. No, I don't think, Mr. Bharti, then you are aware of what is happening in the country. You cannot be living in La La Land and then thinking that you know the pulse of the people of this country, because you do not.
Forget about,
people have shown you the door time and time again now, and you just still Punjab elections. I don't want to get into a with you. I would like to discuss delimitation and women's reservation now. And if you will stop interrupting my time, I will speak. Mr. Bharti, you are agitated, I understand. The party doesn't exist
Charu
anymore.
Pragya, on delimitation, my question to you is only limited to how many more parties to break before you get to Mission 360 number?
Navika ji, this Mission 360 is something which is floated about by the Congress party, right? BJP has remained very, very loyal to its objectives from the first day. Whatever we promised to the people of this country, we deliver. Delimitation is a constitutional requirement. It is a requirement of the population of this country. Look at 1.4 billion people. Do you know, I was looking at some study and some data. If one average member of parliament decides to meet 1,000 people per day, it's going to take him over 7 years to meet all his constituents. And I'm talking about an average assembly, average constituency size. I'm not even talking about the larger ones, especially in Uttar Pradesh. The second thing is the way one member of parliament gets MP lad fund, barely 18 to 19 rupees reach one constituent. Is that enough for developmental work?
Certainly not. You don't have to prove to me the benefits of delimitation. It is a requirement and it needs to be done. It is the numbers that are important. And I want to ask Abbas Haider. Abbas Haider, are you with the BJP or are you with the Congress as far as delimitation is concerned?
Navika ji, this Bharatiya Janata Party's Luto 360 scheme can never succeed. The way the delimitation bill fell on the 17th of April, similarly it is going to fall again if it is going to come. I don't know. We have not seen the bill. The bill is not yet tabled. It has not gone to any JPC or any parliamentary committee, and the Bharatiya Janata Party spokesman can confirm it. Now, we have been talking about Mr. Sonam Wangchuk. Navika ji, Mr. Somnath Bharti has spoken about Professor G.D. Agarwal, the celebrated environmentalist. He died on the 112th day of his hunger strike. And what was he fighting for? He was fighting for cleaning of Ganga river. जिसका मोदी जी कहते हैं कि मैं गंगा जी को बुलाया हुआ. तो when Bharatiya Janata Party did not heard Professor G.D. Agarwal, who was fighting for river Ganga, we don't have any hope that Mr. Modi or the Bharatiya Janata Party is going to listen to Mr. Sonam Wangchuk or the protesters who are fighting for the right, who are fighting against the paper leak, against the education minister and the education system. The Bharatiya Janata Party created.
छात्रों की गूंज निकल जाइए ना. छात्रों की गूंज पर आपको होना चाहिए. Karan Verma, if they are with the Congress party, shouldn't they be in Dehradun tomorrow? Why are they in Jantar Mantar but not in Dehradun? Can somebody explain? Why are they doing a Rath Yatra for 403 seats but not with the Congress party? Why is the Shiv Sena doing their Ram Raksha rally separately and not with them? Why is the DMK asking for seat change so that they don't have to sit next to the Congress party? Are they actually believing what they're saying, or is the reality written on the wall in front of them and they've shut their eyes?
So, Navika ji, I think Abbas won't say it, but the Samajwadi Party and Akhilesh Yadav, after the debacles of Mamata Banerjee and Stalin and all the others, they are treading with caution. They realize that Rahul Gandhi has the potential to completely decimate the opposition, already has. So he's the sole king right now of the opposition because all others have been decimated. Kejriwal has lost his election. He blames the Congress party. RJD also, in muted voices, they say, oh, we give too many seats to the Congress party. So Abbas and his party now, before UP, wants to distance from Rahul Gandhi. We should ask them how many seats they are planning to give to the Congress party. So they don't want to be seen the Congress party in parliament on same issues. They realize that Congress is a non-serious party. You do one session on 17th June, then you go abroad, don't even discuss it, and now suddenly you prop up again. That's Rahul Gandhi for you. So Abbas, do you think Rahul Gandhi is serious about this issue? Can you please answer this?
They won't say it, but the writing is on the wall. We did a survey. We asked the question. Monsoon session, advantage NDA on delimitation bill? Yes, say 82% people. No, say 10%. Can't say 8%. 82% people believe this time NDA is not leaving anything to chance. All kinds of scenarios are ready. What if the Samajwadi Party abstains? What if the DMK abstains? What if Sharad Pawar's NCP supports? What if Shiv Sena supports? All kinds of permutations, combinations are on the table. Opposition on the back foot, despite issues that they want to raise, there doesn't seem to be a common thread or a common agenda. We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my panelists joining me on debate number 1.